So I don't know if there were videos. All right, I didn't want to go and check because I don't want to see. Yeah, see no evil. Okay, how the person, like the front desk person who collected money, gave them room key, and that their room should be clean for them. They're looking like children in your eyes, or perhaps they did not. His job is getting people. His job that me I came to do. My work here is stand here. You matter as I come in, I smile and I greet you. Put inside and ma, if you like being a newborn baby. Welcome, sir, to Nigeria Lounge. And you want whatever, I'll tell you the prices, right? Collect money, maybe you send money to the account or whatever, and we give you room. That's it. They did not send me here to be asking, are you not too young to be, is he your brother? That's not my job. Anyway, but this friend of mine was really furious, alright? He was quite irritated, and he started giving examples of how he would handle such a situation. If the person was related, he said, if this was going to beat that person, and then send them home, or maybe I will not beat them, but she gets small touch to let them know that no, we don't misbehave in this way. I know your mother, I know your father, we are related. Come and spoil our family name. But then he says, if the person is not related to me, perhaps it's just a neighbor or a child I just see in the street, wherever, I don't know, you don't know, but the way things are going, you're not supposed to do this, you're a child, yeah. So I cannot behold evil. I will not allow evil to happen. I'm going to push on the child. I'm going to call that girl, call that boy, let him know that you should not be doing this. And if I know the parents, I'm going to go report to the parents. That's how I'm going to handle it. But if you were related to me, boy, you're gonna whooping. Alright. So, community parenting, that's what he called it. He said it's that thing where everybody, every adult looks after every child. It has to be for you to help, to advise, to be a parent to another child. So that's what he called it. That's his description of community parenting, or should I say, foreigners called community parenting. Actually, the way he has described it, all right. But it's also like that. But it starts from somewhere and gets to that where every community is helping to take care of a child. People taking care of another person's child. So, what's your perception of community parenting? In a world where there's a lot of evil happening, there's a lot of bad belly, there's a lot of mind your business, there's a lot of uncertainty. How can community parenting even be done now? In a world where parents don't want you correcting their kids, and not because they do not feel you are in the right place to correct their child, but because sometimes people be correcting children, but there's something else they're looking for. It's only girl child that you're correcting. You're not seeing boys. It's only girls that you're correcting. From correcting them to bringing them close, to give them advice, to grooming them, so sometimes parents are also being careful. They don't even want to hear that, oh madam, I saw your daughter. Oga, please. Even if you see her falling inside a ditch, don't help her. I don't want you around my daughter. So in that kind of world that we live in today, you know, the evils that happen, they're in the news. We read them, we hear them. How can community parenting be done? Bearing in mind the example I've given you, all right? And then the second question I asked, and I'm still asking, is what is the best approach someone should adopt in correcting a young person who is misbehaving, but this young person is not able to? What's the best way to correct that young person? All right, let's talk. 0817-923-0002 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0007 0817-923-0007. All right, messages via WhatsApp, send them to 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416, and then on Facebook, we're Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Let's talk. All right, so let me give you that definition of community parenting. I'm looking at an article from Public People. It says community parenting can be broadly defined as any situation in which a child has caregivers in addition to his or her biological or adoptive parents. So these caregivers may be family members like grandparents, aunts, uncles, or older brothers and sisters. They may also be close family friends or other parents in the community who help each other with their children. So that's the broad definition of community parenting. But with what I've said, with what you've seen, with what is happening in our society today, where young people would blatantly tell you, now you do my school fees without you. You're not my mother, you're not my father. How can we parent children as a community? It takes a community, it takes a village to raise a child. I saw a meme really of that. It takes a village to raise a child, and the people person who is for the village that come and parent, they are told that let's give them a hard time. Annie's calling for a child. Annie, good afternoon. Welcome, Annie.
Yes. Talking about community parenting, I grew up from that pattern of parenting where we stay in a compound and you wake up in the morning, you don't greet somebody, and you see somebody else scolding you, and your parents will just be watching. But there are so many disadvantages and the advantages right now. Not like in those days. You know, you see somebody correcting you or trying to draw close to the child, or trying to reprimand the child. You don't know that maybe he's trying to bully the child as per, you know, what may have transferred both of them. That's one side of it. Sometimes it's to the child's own benefit. Secondly, how would I correct a teenager? I have seen teenagers, I've gone to secondary school, I go there deliberately, and you see some of them, you know, in positions that some of the teachers don't care how you see them. Especially the government schools. You see this boy falling with a girl at a corner. So what you do, you correct them in love. You don't have to go harsh on them. You don't have to go, if your else they will insult you.
So what does it mean to correct in love? I need
a love,
example.
You like me, someone like me. I tell them my own story, how I grew up, and the mistakes I made, and the mistake that they should not make also, especially the girls. But if I have opportunity to talk to the boys, no problem. But I most times I concentrate on the girls because I don't want them to make the same mistake I made. Okay, so I try to tell them about my story. I relate to them, and I tell them that there is more for them in future. There is more out there, and they don't have to start it right now. Now it's for hard work, and not, you know, around forgetting around with this and the rest. You fall in love. You don't go ahead to run in you. I have a couple of them, some young girls calling me today. Their parents also told me we talk, you know, and they tell me about things that I see everything because that's what I show them, and they want to follow that.
All right. Thank you very much. Muriel. Hello, Muriel.
Yeah, Costa.
Good afternoon, Muriel. Go on.
Costa, family parenting is good, but as an abuse. But I say one to do it is not to impose. Don't do this. So you see a child do wrong, just correct the child. And the please don't ask you to overdo it, you overtalk it. No. There are teenagers, especially teenagers now. You tell them what's wrong. Do it wrong, and try to just but you keep anytime you see them, you become irritated in the back. They will not let you. So don't impose. Don't tell them, you don't need to tell your parents, especially if something I will not, if it's not too serious. Don't need to tell them, don't need to seek their attention. Just correct them like your children want.
All right. Thank you very much, Muriel. All right, so we have coming up now. After the commercials, I'm going to read your messages. Speaking messages, all right, in reaction to what we're discussing right now. Have I even got to come back to that later? So leave your messages. We're discussing unit parenting. 0809-064-1644. You can also comment on our Facebook page there. We love on Facebook. Let's hear from you as well. Nigerian for 92.3. So what's your perception of community parenting, especially with what we see going on in the environment in our society today? People are using of things. How can community parenting still be adopted? I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Nigerian Okay, so yes, we live in a world where people are beginning to mind their business to the detriment of even their neighbors, and sometimes to extended family members. In drowning and they're all kind of trouble this person is in. But because I don't want trouble, oh. You mind your business and allow a person to die, and then end up doing, hey, yeah, kai. Oh, wow. Hey, yeah. And then talk about it. Remember that saying, it takes a village to raise a child. I could even ask you, is it still applicable today? Pedophiles here and there, sexual abusers here and there, bullies here and there. The other day I saw a story. I think it was yesterday I saw that story. Well, was it on Linda Ikeji or where? I can't remember. But I saw a story of so this woman and another woman were fighting or had a quarrel. And what did she do? She went to stab the other person's 6-year-old daughter. Thank God that girl survived. I mean, there's so many crazy stuff happening. So you're having an issue with this girl's mother. It has nothing to do with the girl. But because you can't get the woman, you attack the child. And so sometimes people have had a misunderstanding with someone. And you think that people have sorted it out. Or you feel that I just mouth now. We just talk. She told me I told her. You did me I did you know. You feel it's done. We just had an understanding about parking space. It's not a big deal. And then one person starts correcting your child. That's only your truth to others. They have another plan because they've ordered the child, but because they want to get the child close, do something out to teach you. Because you have a bigger car to come and oppress me in this town. Over parking space. Or some other person, someone else has to take it to another. We're just actually, we're not discussing space. So tell me, how can community parenting still be a decision? Especially when you have children who are very different. You may know is very different. Your uncle, he's Mr. This. So he's not uncle. That lady is not auntie. That auntie that's no, that's not, she's not your auntie. Your aunt is in Lagos. Your aunt is, that is not your auntie. So they know. But then you see these children misbehaving. How do you correct them? Community parenting. How do you help another person to raise their child? How do you help another person to direct their child? 0817-923-0002 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0007. Alright, this message doesn't consider effective it was back then. That people think adults and sugar younger ones are even younger than the other ones. Why? Because the society is very far from morals. Uncle that chase a baby go and wear clothes is the one chasing safe person to come and dress for him. So people are wicked in a nutshell. Thank you from Michael. Hello, Mr. Zion.
Yeah, good afternoon, Constance.
Good afternoon to you.
Yes, times are different. Not like when we are. I think should be on Wednesday. I made it as an eyewitness report in Jude's show.
Oh, wow.
And I was surprised. Yesterday, I saw a video of saying, I was just like, when I was giving Jude the report, maybe he thought I was over on time. But again, he saw that video. I had the job Sunday on town. The job concentrate and deliver the job Monday. And I saw this thing, which we were getting like this. And I was just like, what on this doing? I had to call the manager of the hotel. Let me say it's 40 years to you. The second negotiation I'm doing this. The manager said, well, now these ones, they patronize us more than we Port Harcourt. Wow. I was frozen. I mean, I got froze. And I have no, the thing just get me, I still need to relax to do a job, but I'm disturbed. Let me just go and get one or two bottles before I can concentrate. So in the lounge, there are these guys there. And out of my worry, I brought up the topic for them to hear. I did that, bro. Like they people for that too. Now then they work for town now. Constance, this things are teenagers, prime teenage. In future, you ask me, are you sure they are not old people that have small but are mansion? I think these are teenagers. The truth is this, we are in for tougher times. Tougher times. Now look at the kids you saw on that video. How old is that girl? That girl is not even up to 17 years. Not to 17. I think she better take that away. These are children facing you. What are killers? 16 years ago. Today, 16-year-old child, 16 years, whatever, are grown up and today, no problem. Imagine what we see. Commit parenting, we have to be the verse. We can try that. Let us say them and give them the correction. Are you ready for the insults? Are you ready for that? If you are not, let them be. But people have decided. Sometimes you got assaulted, sometimes you got applauded, sometimes you got to thank you. But the best way to do it is this. In your street, be a shame. How get something to do with it. So that if you have the lead, but when you have nothing to offer, you are a problem then. What can you do? There's no community responsibility coming out. By the grace of God in my own area, I go to the vigilante to get them this life. So the way that Mr. Zion can be an opinion leader in our street, is honestly in my city, if I think I said like the most revolution. If you not about the children, if we play like kids now, they will grow up these children. Or the children we get the next that grow up in the next 16 years will meet your children. Will you use aquarium to cover your children? No.
All right, thank you very much, man. Thank you. Wow, it's really interesting. See, I actually live in Abuja. Some years ago, I came across a young girl. She couldn't have more than 16. She was a maid to a neighbor to come to our thing, and she would sometimes run errands for the ladies in flat where it was. One of the ladies was an English teacher, and one day she showed me an essay the girl wrote. She was like, look at how bad the standard of English of someone that wrote WAEC is. I was more worried by the content of the essay. It was a cry for help. The girl was being groomed by a borderline pedophile posing as a youth pastor who was known by the girl's aunts that she was a maid for. Constance, I didn't know what to do. I was literally a newcomer to the compound. I had just returned to Nigeria. I didn't know what law enforcement to report to, and I left that compound shortly after. If I had still been in the UK, I would have known whom to call. It's been a while, but I still think about that girl from time to time. I wonder what I could have done, and if she's okay. Oh, wow. I hope I'm not hearing regret in that message. Anonymous. Prosper is calling from GRA. Hello, Prosper. Good afternoon, Prosper. You're on. You're live now. Please go on.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I want to comment on this very program, parental training.
Community parenting.
Community parenting. Thank you.
Yes.
Now, community parenting is of two sides. It have the advantage and the disadvantage.
Yeah, sure.
Now, I want to look at both the advantage and the disadvantage of it.
Okay.
But I want to tell you that the community parenting is mostly needed to homes or to children that were not given adequate attention or full home training. Because why am I saying that? I know some homes that their children are doing well, their children are well behaved, and no other person or no other third party is involved in the process of correcting their children or training their children, and yet they are having excellent behavior. So what I'm trying to say is that parents are ought to do what they are supposed to do right from the home first before they can consider community parenting. Community parenting should be 30%. Why? Home training should be 70%. Because if your children are well trained, when they go out there, their level of behavior will be socially acceptable in society. And anytime, and my advice to this also, anytime anybody corrects any children that are out there, if they were well trained, they will come back home and report to the parents. I went out today. This uncle said I should do this. He said I should do that. But any children that will go out there and anybody correct them and they will not fall back to their parents to say that this person said I should do this, you know that there's a failure from the home, this in parenting. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So home parenting is the most important aspect of this community parenting before we can consider community parenting. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much for calling. Prosper from GRA. Hello, presenter. Given the level of atrocities and crime going on in our community, I think it is difficult to parent as a community because what is termed abomination in one community is glorified another. So culture, religion, belief, and norms hinder community parenting. Tell dogs lie to avoid problem. Thanks. All right. Noble from all right, thank you very much, Noble. Gift Francis says community parenting is opposite because there are so many crazy and insane people and can't trust or entrust his or her child to them. For now, you can leave your kid with any, but now you won't even dare it. The consequences are fatal. Well, I'm still let you know that there are people who are still doing this community parenting. Well, it's wild out there. It's not wild everywhere. There are people who still wait. They wouldn't even leave their children out. Just carry and dump in their neighbor's house because they know the neighbor will hate the children, take good care of the children, take the children to church. Community parenting. Make a good day. The society is really degenerating in neighbor practices of some sorts. Most people in recent times tend to mind business. The get rich quick syndrome is also enough affecting community parents or shapes good life. Yeah, remind me of a couple of stories I've come across on social media, but even the media, where some people will kill their own family member. In this research, I'm aware about wrong people. Want to make money? Use your sister, use your brother, mother. People still tend to be driven, and the mosques of this world are making it easy. People are still trying to buy electric car. People are still struggling to get electric car. When you're talking about I told him be mass. I don't know where he wants to go to. Going to Lagos. The next one. Too pressure. Oh my goodness me. Community parenting. I see them. Sometimes when I see them, I just smile. And I really do hope that this young girl, this young boy has someone that will talk to them. Because I ain't doing that. Yeah. First though, yeah, everyone knows. Everyone has a calling. Where's that place in the Bible again? But I'm just gonna paraphrase. You can find it yourself and read. Where was it Apostle Paul or so? Should be Apostle Paul. Where he was talking about if your own gifting is to give, he said you should do it with all your heart. Be generous and be hospitable and all that. If that's your own area of gifting. If your own is to teach, then by all means teach and teach well. If yours is leadership, you better be leading. Don't be wasting people's time. Lead. So my own is not to go and be advising teenage boys and girls. I know my own, but it's not that one. So if that is your own calling, please do it. Do it well. Go all out. Don't wait. They're going to insult you. People are going to read other meanings into what you're doing. Go all out and do it, regardless. It's Gospel says, keep up the good work. All right. Esang Large House says, watching live from Port Harcourt City. Okay, thank you. Those are the messages I see on Facebook. How about yours? What do you think? What is your perception of community parent? What do you think about allowing your neighbor, allowing strangers to correct your child, to call your child to order, to help your child? Is it acceptable by you? Is this something that you open? Is this something you allow? And if you are allowing community parenting, do your children tell you everything that the other parents are telling them? Perhaps someone told her at some point, don't sit down like that. You're wearing a gown, you're wearing a skirt, or you're a girl, you don't sit like that. When you sit, you cover your legs. Do they share that with you? Do they tell you? Because the thing about community parenting is sometimes people are actually out of a good heart, clear conscience. They're trying to correct your child. They're trying to look out for your child. But it is not the training you want to give your child. For example, there are parents who are raising their kids to be outspoken. And then perhaps an adult did something out there and your child was not comfortable with it, and your child is questioning the adult, why would you do that? And some other person goes, sure, don't you have respect? You're questioning, you don't know your mate. See the person you're asking, why did you do that? Don't, shut up. Now, this person is in her mind or in his mind trying to help this child to be respectful. But for you as the parents, as far as you're concerned, you people are trying to gag my child. I'm raising someone to open their mouth and talk. I'm telling you to shop. You should not question someone when the person has done something he did not find palatable or did not understand. He's asking, well, what did he ask? She just asked, what did you answer her? Tell her you did what you did now. So bring it out of a clear conscience. But it contrasts with what they're teaching their child. Community parenting. 0817-923-0002 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0007. Alright, you can as well send me a message via WhatsApp to 0809-030-6416 0809-030-6416. So how best can you correct a child? I'm using the word child because they're children. But this child is not your child. The child is not even your sister's child. It's your brother's child. How best can you correct this child when you see them in a compromising position? How do you correct them with all that is going on in society today? And please do remember that we have off screener, so when you call in, please listen first and be patched through. Alright, thank you very much. 0817-923-0002 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0007 from Ele. Oh, Uche, you're welcome. Good afternoon, Uche. I'm listening.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, the topic about community parenting. It used to be, I was when this planet Earth was how God created it. I can remember in my house when we were growing up, all the parents, they out their care to come and flog you. That thing that makes that man that flog you, they will want to join. And that was what was going out around the state in those days. So now, because of what is happening, I don't think that it is obtainable, because somebody will look at you that you want to kill the child. My wife is a teacher.
Okay.
She raised one boy. In the night, I want to hear the mother came and asked my wife, why did you correct my son? Leave him, the only son I have.
Yeah.
Just like, okay, be careful so that the only son will lead you in trouble. I bet you the son led that woman in trouble before the age of 15. So community parenting is what's supposed to be in place. People are supposed to invite it, correct in love. I don't often flog my children, but I will tell them, I will flog you, I will flog you. The day I will, they know that I flog them. So like that, we should correct. But the worst thing is in the church. You will see a teenager wearing what's supposed not to be worn in the church. She will tell you, it's my mommy that bought this for me now. If you need to go and tell her. So in that step now, what do? You will surely cool down. Most of these things are caused by we parents. And we forgot to remember what Proverbs said, train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. Yeah, when you bring them up in a godly way, yeah, teenager can do anything, but let that foundation be there. So conclusively, community parenting is supposed to help us, because I am not there always to monitor my children. That by the time I came back, my second son told me, that brother flogged me and said, what did you do? He said what he did that made my neighbor to flog him. I bring that my okay, not flog him again.
Ouch.
So that's that.
All right.
The other one will tell, don't flog my child for me, want to kill me. So we have community parenting. Let me talk about it.
Boston, I'm apologies. Please, you can as well call back. All right. So discussing community parenting, I can take just one more, and after that, all right. Very much. All right. Someone is even asking questions here. 017-923-0002 0817-923-0007. Wow, it's man. All right, someone is calling from Rumekini. No name.
Okay.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, very soon. Community parenting, landable. I feel very much in society. That was it. But presently, very difficult. When you have people that it's difficult for parents to happen. So, even in the child act, it's really difficult for community parents to happen. Child has with a child not doing well and so because of the society involving community benefits is going to be very difficult. Just never tries to his own tries to correct another side and the mother of that case more or less harassing her. So even the public service.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go, man.
The show continues after the
All right. It's a message from Sokaribo Owere Daba Duke. All right. So he says, who wants to parent who? An era where parents, uncles, etc. are bad examples to their children. Who are you to parent when you have not even raised up yourself properly in the fear of the Lord? Parents of this era have failed their children. That's why most children have gone wild. Community parenting would have been a window to compensate for children upbringing, mentoring, but most elders do that for their selfish interest of looking for a window to rape, drug innocent and naive children. Will you correct a child is far disciplined than you? I have closely looked at some parents, how indisciplined they are. I'm a person that finds lots of opposite teenage children around me by reason of the business I do, and I don't delay to correct them when I see them going astray by living an exemplary, disciplined life. So I am entitled to counsel and discipline them. The ones with boyfriends, girlfriends, I scattered such dirty relationship. In fact, their parents hand over their children to me to guide them. If their parents have not observed me, would they do such? I can proudly say community parenting is a failure. Wow. Okay. Mom from Woji says, good afternoon, presenter. Community parenting is ideal when moral values are upheld. When we were younger, my dad would scold and even beat any child he sees exhibiting bad behavior. After he must have beaten you, he would tell you to go and report to your parents. And no parents came questioning his actions. And the world was better then. Little wonder, and no parents who raised a child alone cries in the evening season of life. Okay. I think that's alright. Oh, more here. Jay Constance, does community parenting include discipline and moral being administered in our schools too? Does our elementary and high schools inculcate high level of discipline and morals, but moderately? Yeah, school is part of it. The school is part of it. But beyond school, children know they are within the walls of that environment. Same way they know they're within the walls of their home. So sometimes they behave in school, at home, it's different from the way they behave outside, Alright, so before I asked question because I needed someone to go home with 5,000 naira. I'm gonna do that. So I asked for what prompts I do every day for this week. I asked you to give me 2 topics that I've handled. Excuse me, this week, and I asked for the fastest finger. The first person to give me the right answer, and I have seen a couple of things, and the only person who gave me the correct answer, I'm giving you the 5,000 naira because you got. I actually said initially, I said apart from the one I talked about today, but because you're the only one who has even given me one correct answer, you're gonna go with it, and that's John. John mentioned water and blood. I did water and blood yesterday, and then I did water and alcohol today. So that's it. John, please do well to send me your account details. Your name, full name, please. Account number, account name, bank name, and your phone number. Again, type it there on WhatsApp. All right. So you're my winner for this week. Yay! Gotta go. Thank you so much for your contribution. All right, being a part of the conversation today. It's been a good one. Thank you very much. I see messages on Facebook. I'm sorry, I can't read them. All right, so the news comes up right about now, and of course afterwards it will be time for Hard Facts. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. on the Midday Cruise. My name is Constance Mega. God bless you.
You are tuned in 90.3.